Sup, chant? Welcome back to VODC 6. And hello, Crispy Rice. Early gang! Shoutouts to you if you're early today. How is everybody? I almost decided that today was going to be the finale for VLDC 6, because, like, as you see in the overworld, that's good, Crispy Rice. I hope you had a good Easter. Hydrate? I mean, I did have a little bit of milk, some calcium, but I guess I could drink. I mean, I don't know how good iced tea is going to be after having a glass of milk, but sure. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I hope you all had a good Easter. I know I did. And I wish you all a happy Easter as well. I hope you all got a lot of cocoa lattes. I personally didn't, because I'm an old fart now and I don't like chocolate as much as I used to. That's mainly a lie, but that's besides the point. So, oh god, I just frickin' spilt a little bit of any chocolates. That's a shame. I still hope you enjoyed your Easter, though. Very hydrated for you, Chris Bears. Thank you. And posture check. I did that when I stood up. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Last time I honestly forget what world we did finish. I know we started on the Star World, but... Oh, we finished the Fire World, I think. I think it was this world. I think? Question mark? I don't even remember. But today we're not doing the Ice World. We are doing this pipe. At least I'd hope so. Yes! We're doing the Star World, the rest of the Star World, because we only did 2 levels last time. And then partially this one, but we still have to go get the Yoshi quest. So let's do this! Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about, you know, doing the finale today because, as you saw, we only have this, the rest of the Star World, and the best world, or best levels world, aka the finale world. So, I don't know, we'll see how far we get today. I see chat's already popping off for viewers. I forgot about this level. I forgot. What I said about this level, also shouts to everyone in chat. What I said about this level is there's a bunch of, like, Kaizo jumps sprinkled in for no apparent reason. And that makes this level unironically challenging. So I think, oh my god, 5 viewers? Holy shit. Maybe I should do the finale today, am I right? If today's gonna be popping, then I'll gladly do the rest of VLDC 6 today. But we have spicy jumps like that to take care of, and we got Yoshi quests to look out for. I'm basically playing this level blind because the only oh my god, yeah, I'm totally freaking out. The only thing I remember about this level is what I was talking about is just the spicy jumps! I'm dead. This level's spice, as I said. Also, yes, in case you weren't here for our last stream, I decided to start a bingo. As you can see in the top right, where my face cam used to be, that's how the bingo card is looking out for. So, in case you're a lurker, I'll gladly do this for you and do bingo. And if you click on that link, you'll also get a bingo card, and you can play along with me. It's kind of an idea that was circulating around for the past few episodes / streams, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it for VLDC 7, but then I thought about a bunch of great ideas for it. I was like, you know what? At the time we got, nice jump, at the time we got, what, like like half of VLDC 6 to go. So I was like, you know what? Let me make a bingo card. I plan on changing a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff for the stream, but there's a couple of things I want to kind of fiddle around with. And I think it's fitting because once we get to VLDC 7, VLDC is just going to change as a whole. I'm really excited to start playing the more modern VLDCs. Because as I said, sorry, I'm just like clenching right now because this level is spook. Alright, let's see if I remember where any of the... Oh my god, I almost just died there. Remember where any of the Yoshi coins are. I say that because I know I beat the level with... I beat the level with 4 Yoshi coins, and I didn't even know where the last one was. So, with that said, that's what I'm saying that, you know, maybe I'll do the... Okay, I assume that's the last Yoshi coin I missed, because I don't really remember that one. Alright, midway! And a blind jump. Did I cross that off on my bingo card? Yes, I did. In case you're just playing now, cross that off of your bingo card, chat. That was a blind jump that got me technically killed if I did not have a power-up. But that was a blind jump. Alright, oh my god. I think that's the secret exit down there, right? You know, I'm gonna quit out because I already forget if this has a... It did, okay. You stupid! I also have it pinged, Crispy Rice, in my chat. Just for all my friendly lurkers. Don't worry, I'm one of you when I watch other streams. Oh my god. Again, I'm just freaking out a little bit. Subtle Spice. Oh my god. Okay, stop. Can I ever reach this? Oh, okay. I'm really clenching right now. This is not a level that I should start off VLDC with. Oh my god. I know there's one prominent jump that I remember about this level. I think it's right here. Speak of the devil. Look at this jump right here. This jump is ass. I mean, watching me like first try it. Of course I did. But that jump is literally like, it's ass. It's ass. If you watch, you know, like Kaizo streamers, that is a jump that you would see. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to be done with this. So technically, I don't have to play or beat it because I got all the Yoshi coins. I already got the normal exit. I mean, if I die, then I'm not gonna finish the level. Woohoo! We did it! Look at that! 100%! Excuse me, sorry. Yeah. Okay, that was the level. GG's. Lots of GG's to go around, you know? If I remember, I mean, we just saw the entire level. I'm pretty sure where I died just on the right was the ending, so... yeah, that was the level. So, let's talk about it. The aesthetics looked pretty nice. I didn't really get the whole sunrise feel about it. I mean, let me jump into it. I'll be honest, I didn't really pay attention to the background. Okay, so background-wise, it doesn't exactly scream sunrise to me. Like I can't believe I'm comparing this level to a Time Dimension. The Time Dimension level had a morning section, and they actually nailed the feeling of morning. This one, not so much. The level itself, the difficulty curve is like, you know the dance move, the worm, where you kind of like go up and down. That's what this level was, because what the fuck was even some parts of the level? Like, seriously. That's all I got. I mean, I'll admit, the spice did make the level pretty fun, but I could see it, you know, I could see it, English speak words, frustrating some people. It didn't for me, but like, if I spent more time on that level, it would frustrate me. So, overall, pretty aight level. I mean, yeah, the difficulty curve is the most prominent thing about this level. It's pretty whack. But is it for the good, or for the better, or for worse? Is what I'm thinking. Based on not the difficult sections, I want to say that the difficulty curve spikes were not intentional. I feel like it was a overlook by KennyJ. That's just what I think, but I mean, that's what I'm hoping, Crispy Rice, is that, yeah, you use my bingo card as like a cheat sheet, you know, So, congratulations. We got our first bingo winner. I was a wiener. You're a wiener too, Crispy Rice. Alright. And don't worry, once we get to VLDC 7, I plan on adding, like, unique bingo cards. You know, like, different blocks, you know? Okay, let's talking about the level. I'm really glad you like it, Crispy Rice, and I hope everyone else will as well. Okay, level. It's decent. Difficulty curve. Aesthetics are kind of meh. That's it. Okay. It doesn't feel very VLDC-esque too, even though the level was purely vanilla. So I'm seeing it as, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I see it as a 4.99999999. Like, it's barely below average, in my opinion. I think, when I said, is the difficulty curve for better or for worse, I think it's teensy tiny bit worse. So yeah, I mean, I think I'll put it above Goat World SNES, but yeah, I think it goes up there, because it's not terrible, but it's a polarizing level, English speak words. So Sunrise Mountain gets 31st, no top 30 for you this time, KennyJ. So aesthetics, I don't really see the whole sunrise, like, you know, morning-esque background. So, no. Alright, creativity and gimmick is just a pretty spicy level. Consistency, so, like I said, difficulty curve, pretty whack. Pretty whack. The secret exit was also ridiculous. You would know if you've been here last episode / stream. So, how many points do I want to dock it? I'm thinking 6, because it's whack. You know, it's whack. Difficulty, playability, 7.5 again. I don't think it deserves an 8. Someone's gonna have a guilty pleasure for this level. I think they would like the difficulty curve, and again, maybe it's a good thing, but with how the rest of the level played, it's kind of whack. Also, I decided 5.5 because there's a lot of chucks and shit too. Alright, functionality, chucks and difficulty curve, so 8. 7. Alright, username. By the way, I decided that, come VLDC 7, I'm gonna get rid of the username column. I know it was mostly for a shitpost, but I like the whole deciding if the username's a banger or not. And I don't really like to rank it from a 1 to 10 scale. It's kind of a yes or no for username. So KennyJ has that certain charm to it, but it's probably like the dude's name. Alright. Enough rambling on, because at this rate we're not gonna fucking get to the final world, for God's sakes. So let's move on. Another secret exit level. We got Mammatus Woods? Mammatus? I think Mammatus Woods sounds right. By Magi. Okay. Nice name. I'm saying nice name because, I mean, I used to play Super Smash Bros. Melee competitively, and there's a top player also named Magi. So, same person! That's how it works, right? Alright, we got the full package. Trademark and pending, chat. We got normal exit, secret exit, moon, and Yoshi coin. Rank C. Let's do this. Alright. Lacking Woods. Yoshi! Ladies and gentlemen, I was not too far behind of Crispy Rice. That is a bingo. GG's. Obviously, I'm gonna go for the full, wait, what? Okay, we're just, where are we going, Jen? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna quit out because I just want to see something. Oh, bot. Silence, bot. Get that ass banned. Alright, let's fight a level. Left. I'm not gonna go left. Alright. I like all these coins. They're very adamant on you wanting to collect the Yoshi wings. However, any secreters? That's a ceiling, apparently. Okay. We're thinking left or right, chat. I'm thinking right. I seem to have picked the wrong secret, apparently. Alright, let's fight a level properly, shall we? Also, this isn't really a softlock potential, but if you miss the wings, you would have to take a L on purpose. But it's not necessarily a softlock because you could die in the beginning, but this is kind of unique if you think about it. Nice. This isn't cut off, but okay, yes it is. But we already claimed that free space. Alright, as I was saying, pretty unique to have. Normally the Yoshi wings just bring, like in the vanilla Super Mario World, the Yoshi wings brings you to a bonus area, and you basically complete the... Oh, that's instant death, damn. Oh, you know why? Because, yeah, when you take the Yoshi wings in the original Super Mario World, it takes you to a bonus area, and when you, for example, fall down the pit, you exit the level. Like, you beat the level, you know? As if you got the goalpost. So, it actually makes sense that the creator put, you know, instant death blocks at the bottom. So, kind of forgot that was a thing. So, yeah, so... This is actually pretty unique. The last time I saw this in a VLDC level was the frickin' VLDC 1, yes, 1, Judges level, where they also used a Yoshi wing to, you know, quote-unquote, to, you know, continue the level. I mean, in terms of gimmick... Or not gimmick, but, you know, the whole... Also, what does it want me to do here? I guess just... sure. That was kind of whack. Okay, that's not very fair. I'm actually... That's a bit of slowdown. Do we have that? Yes. So, if you're playing bingo with us, chat... Cross off slowdown. That was slowdown back there. Looking back at it, I might need to add... No. Okay. I might need to add a bit of harder... Oh, cape! Jeez, maybe at the... You know, maybe at the beginning of each stream, I gotta just refresh the bingo card. Because we already have, like, a bunch of, Whoa! Chill! What chill, dude? Oh my god. Stop. Thank you. That wasn't scuffed at all. What are you talking about? Alright. So yeah, I'm, like, half and half glad that they didn't implement the whole, you know, having to keep a flying Yoshi. But also, it would have been cool if they did. The reason why it's a good thing and bad thing is because if they did make you have to, you know, have the flying Yoshi in the entire level, yeah, if they made you have the flying Yoshi for the entire level, any secreters in there? Did I just clip through the ground? I think I did. Can I even get Yoshi out of here now? This is awkward. Wait, yes I can. Okay, maybe not. Peace out, Yoshi. Let's hope I didn't need him, because... Hey, not my fault that I clipped through the... Oh, no! I died. It's not because I wanted the Yoshi back. That was a legit L on my end. But let's see that again. Did I clip through the ground over here? I gotta get back to where I was. Oh, don't want to forget about that. I am on the lookout for just everything, right? For Yoshi coins, for the moon, for cutoff, for slowdowns. Alright, I don't really want to do it again because I want to keep the Yoshi, but I think I clipped underneath this triangle here. I will not do it for science, but... Alright, last Yoshi coin. Fuck! Guess who forgot about the insta-death frickin' bottom of the screen bullcrap? Stupid! Alright, that time I will... Oh my god. I will hold the L because... I got all the Yoshi coins, so... I'll gladly just resetty spaghetti. But I need to grow this Yoshi now. There we go. Fortunately, because we don't have the wings anymore, we gotta eat some shells to gain our wings. Alright, I guess I could just speed through all of this now, right? Kinda explored most of every crook and nanny. Nice clip. But we're still looking for a secret exit, for a moon, for the whole shebang-a-roni. Okay. We need the winged Yoshi, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe not. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of... this... Yes and no. I feel like the mood's... Damn it! Oh my god, that's funny. That time I didn't forget, but... I must have, like, not jumped in time. Or, like, floated up in time. But god damn it. As I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's where the moon is. But I seem to have made a little fucky-wucky. Alright. So I think we need to... I mean, it's probably possible without the winged Yoshi to get that secret exit. But if that is the intended route, that means you have to go basically hitless to get... okay, we're good. Nice pixel clip. Yeah, you basically have to go damageless for the... Oh gosh. That guy wasn't there before. What? Neither... What? What? Okay, this is... Oh, what the... There's too much going around, Chad. I'm sorry. There's enemies despawning. There's invisible enemies still hitting me. There's enemies that weren't there the first time that are spawning in now. It's a lot of jank. Alright. So let's just get the moon that I assume is down here. Nice voice crack, Felix. There it is. 3 up. Check the pipes, and that's nothing. Alright. Well, we know where everything is. You know where the secret exit is. We got all the collectibles. That level, despite having a very, very unique gimmick, with, again, using the Yoshi wings to basically have the level be in a sub-area, they only really utilize the like just a secret exit for the unique gimmick that they're utilizing here. Other than that, it just feels like a normal ass level, not gonna lie. So again, I thought with this special gimmick that we have here that, you know, there's gonna be some spice, but you know, if I was really, I mean, they added Koopas up here to, I assume, stop the skipping the level, but as you can see here, very breakable. Nice tree. But yeah, I'm just like honestly, I wasn't gonna count that at first until I did it and I realized, oh wait, I can break the level. Like full on. Isn't this exciting, chat? If you were just speedrunning VLDC 6 and going for, you know, any % world record, that's what the strat would be for this level. Just hold the B button when you get the feather and fly on about. I mean, we saw the level already. I am a firm believer in... Again, that's why people don't use the, Yoshi, please. People don't use the feather in VLDC levels, right? Because, you know, if you were a tryhard gamer, when you get the feather, you would just fly over the entire level, right? So that's why I added the cape to the VLDC bingo card, because the cape is more unique than you think when it comes to VLDC. Alright, ranking time. So, yeah, like, it had a cool gimmick, it had the whole shebang, they utilized the cool gimmick for the secret exit, but other than that, it was a extremely normal level with a lot of problems, i.e. the slowdown, the breakable level, yeah, the slowdown, the breakable level, and just enemies despawning and respawning, you know? So, overall, pretty... This level had potential, is what I'm saying. They had the gimmick, and they barely utilized it. Because, you know, there could have been sections where, you know, you would have to fly underneath stuff with your blue Yoshi, right? But no, it's just... Again, that... It's kind of a gray zone, because if you utilize the whole, you know... You have to have a blue Yoshi for this level, that would mean, hey, you have to go damageless in this level. If you lose the Yoshi, you are completely screwed. But if you turn it into, you know, a normal platforming level, then it's like, okay, so the Yoshi's useless. So, it's not the creator's fault, but that's why I called it a gray zone, because, you know, you're kind of in a lose-lose situation here. You don't really have a proper answer other than, you know, maybe put the Yoshi coins, you know, locked under, kind of like the secret exit, you know, lock it behind a blue Yoshi. If I were the creator, you know, without the Yoshi, all three of these would have been locked behind it. I mean, yeah. No, thinking about it, all three of these are locked behind the Yoshi, aren't they? Because the moon, you gotta fly underneath the exit, the normal exit, and the Yoshi coins were strewn about. Okay, so I should shut the H up. I don't know. It didn't hit that mark, you know? So, yeah. Like, at best, it felt like a mid-level with a lot of problems, so it probably goes down here, all things considered. Because there wasn't anything that stuck out to this level, you know? You had the unique gimmick, but it's very forgettable that it was even there, you know? So, yeah, like... it's breakable, and there's, you know, sprite limitations. Those are two pretty big problems. But oh, it doesn't feel like it goes down here, but I mean, I guess I'll put it over a negative world, but I think that's it. I don't think it's better than all of these levels. Let me look at Tenacious again. I think that was the auto-scroller level, right? Alright, speedrun time. Well, not speedrun time, but speed up time. Where the hell is Tenacious? I think it was one of these worlds. Somewhere. No. Maybe? There it is. Oh, it's Agent Q's level. Oh, nice cutoff. I actually didn't realize that the first time. Okay, so Tenacious is better. Well, there's also, again, it's very breakable. Like, if you didn't care about all the collectibles, that is one straight line from going to the top of the screen and just continuously jumping. I'll put it just above Small Vanilla Castle. Like, I can't it's not the biggest problems, like, let's say, softlock potential, but the fact that you could skip the entire level if you wanted to is kind of a problem. You know? So, breakable plus sprite limitations is what I'm gonna write. So the aesthetics did look nice. Felt a little lacking on the wood side, but they tried, so. Same with gimmick. I'll give it 8 just because of the whole, you know, Yoshi wings fiasco. But, like, consistency, honestly, is 7.5. There was a lot of problems. 7. Now 7.5, but the functionality will get like a 5. It's not very functional, functionally speaking. Function. Alright, playability 7.5. Again, it just at best felt like a normal level. Alright, username Magi. Again, all I could think of is the melee player, and I don't know how to rank it otherwise, so it's just mid as hell. Alright, moving on. 3 levels to go. Well, 4 levels. We got Sky Adventure by Hadron. Ooh. I recognize Hadron from past VLDCs. And they made some pretty solid levels. Man, I cannot speak English today. I am stupid. Alright, rank C. Just Yoshi coins. This world has a lot of secret exits. Like, compared to some other worlds, I think the Forest world had like 2 secret exit levels. The Ice world had 0 secret exit levels. And again, it's not like it's a necessity. I personally like secret exits, because I like, you know, the mystery value. I like to see if the creators, you know, make the secret exit properly secretive, or, you know, just kind of there. But I could see why, like, later installments don't really, what am I trying to say? Don't really, you know, advise to using... Oh, I really can't make that. Oh, I actually got the shell jump. Shoot. Yeah, so... Oh my god, imagine if he jumped over that. Would have got outplayed. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the whole secret exit fiasco. For later installments, you'll notice that there's not a whole vertical section. Cross that off of your bingo card, ladies and gentlemen. I died. Because, yeah, so I keep trailing off, I'm sorry. So, yeah, secret exits. Normally I do like it, but when it comes to VLDC, and especially in the later installments, you'll see why... Well, not you'll see why, but I can understand why it's not really advised. Because, again, this is a competition hack to, like, make the most vanilla level of them all. And if you add a secret exit, think about it as an optional section, you know? Where you wanna have the player, i.e. me, for example. Yeah, you wanna have, like, me, for example, explore the entirety of a level, you know, see what the creator has in store. You know, if you were just any percent, you know, player, you know, some people won't bother with the secret exit, so that's just how I see it, but I'm dead here. What am I doing? What am I doing, Chad? I'm rambling on about so-called secret exits, and I'm just getting hard blocked by this goddamn Chuck and his boulders. So, in short, I like my secret exits, but when it comes to VLDC, I still like it, but, you know, if I made a competition hack, I wouldn't want secret exits either. Blind jump. Maybe it's better to jump off there. Oh, I don't gotta deal with that pokey. Alright, let's try doing this section properly. Am I right, chat? Like, I'm even gonna... Will I get through that section without taking a hit? Tune in next time. Or next run, whenever... If I die. Alright. Damn. Why is that one different color, huh? You're not even able to enter it? That's such a tease, dude. Oh, man. Okay, chill. Look at all these pipes. You're telling me that this level wouldn't have a secret exit? Oh, nice. How far can we go with this? Yeah, pretty far. That is another break. I should probably add that as a bingo card. Again, there is a lot of ideas for, you know, future cards. So, I should probably be writing this down. Alright. You're gonna hand me all of these blue shells. You better give me a reason to, yeah, use it. Alright, oh gosh. Midway! Alright, so we won't find out if we go through that Chuck section, what's it called, damageless or not. Unless also, yes, this is a break as well, because as we saw, that took us to the, midway. Alright, Yoshi coin. Is that really locked behind? Okay, there is a springboard here. Whoa, big jump. Yeah, this power up situation is what I like to call, you know, the optimal setup. You gotta, well, not the most optimal, because you would have a blue Yoshi instead of a green one, but this is what peak performance looks like, chat. Feather in a Yoshi. Here, watch this. Hey! Hey! I mean, skipping a level. I'm obviously not going to do that, but I just wanted to show that off. I bet there's supposed to be a Koopa there. And that is what you call a sprite limitation. If you think about it, that's 2 levels in a row that 2 levels had, you know, this similar problems. What's in here? Fire flower, huh? Sure, but obviously I'm gonna keep my feather. Also, I like how I was rambling on about where, you know, oh, you know, the cape's pretty... Yes, so there was a Koopa there. And it despawned because of sprite limitations. So I just realized we got all the Yoshi coins, so I can beat this level if I want to, but... This is what I mean. I want to explore the entirety of the level. I want to see what the creator made. Check the pipe. Nothing. There's a whole lot of pipes, but nothing to enter. I am disappointed. Okay, this one was super obvious. Like, come on. The first one, yeah, is kind of a stretch. The second one, yeah, you have to go completely out of your way. But this third one is just invitating Lamau. Alright, GG's. So yeah, this level literally had the problems of Mammatus Forest. Except I like this level more, I'll be honest. The Sky Adventure had, you know, some spicy parts, some fun parts. And, you know, not as big of a break, but it's still kind of a big one. You know, while Mammatus Woods was half of a section, friggin'... Oh no, Sky Adventure was half of a section, like half of a level. Mammatus Woods was all of it. Like the whole level. Alright. But yeah, I did like this level. Yeah, and I'm still gonna, like, penalize it for the breaks, and... I mean, the sprite limitation wasn't as bad as Mammatus Forest, as you saw, you know. There wasn't really any slowdown. There was just that one enemy despawning. So, overall, yeah, this level was pretty aight. Like, I think the reason why I like this more than Mammatus Forest is, well, for one, you know, the level didn't really have a gimmick, but that might be for the better. But the biggest difference is Sky Adventure's problems, while being the same as Mammatus Forest, Woods, oh my god, if I freaking mix up Forest and Woods one more time. But Mammatus Woods had, you know, their problems was much more glaring than Sky Adventures was. So, English speak words. Where do I want to rank this? I mean, the general consensus would be to put it right beside Mammatus Woods, but hold on a second, you know? Let me see what Fortress Castle was. Oh, that was that Fire World Castle level. I remember actually liking that one a bit. But it was really short. I'm surprised I didn't write it down for being short. So hold on, because yeah, I remember Fortress Castle being like a pretty legit platformer. So I think it can move up to here. These two can move down. Because Negative World was, you know, it was our first B rank level. That's why it's so memorable. And it was so just boring. So, Sky Adventure, now that I move some stuff around, I think it could go above these two. Forest Cave and Mold for sure, but Negative World, Maybe I should put Sky Adventure just above Mammatus Woods. Cause yeah, the first break was half of a level. That's already pretty bad. And it did have a sprite limitation, but it wasn't a major problem like Mammatus Woods. You know what I'll do? So, Forest Cave and Mole, despite its soft lock, was still more fun than Negative World. And Sky Adventure can go above Negative World. No, because of the problems, fine, we're just putting above Mammatus Woods. I decided. No takesy backsies. I cannot decide. Like, I know this ranking list is supposed to be serious, and that's how I think I was trying to justify not putting Sky Adventure beside Mammatus Woods, but looking at everything above, it's like, well, you know. So, breakable plus sprite limitations. This is gonna be funny to look back at. Being like, why did I put these two together again? Alright, so aesthetics. The aesthetics did look nice. I know I didn't really... It was also breakable. No, it could stay in 8. This level did have a gimmick as well, with the whole flying Yoshi thing. So, okay, now that I'm talking about it, this level was literally Mammatus Woods 2.0, because you saw like before the midway, that was a flying Yoshi section. Oh my god. It's like hitting me right now that this level is literally Mammatus Woods. Oh my god. Is that why these two levels are right beside each other as well? Alright, consistency, so it was breakable, and the sprite limitation, I'll say 8.5. Playability, an 8? No, I don't think so. It was fun, though. Like, more fun than Mammatus Woods. 8? You know what? Sure. I like doing the funny stuff in this level. I think that's why it's an 8, because I made it exciting. Alright, functionality, so lots of breaks and the sprite limitations again. So, I think like a 7.5. Our username, Hadron, is... It sounds... Like, the name sounds familiar, and I know I said, oh, it's from past VLECs, but I mean that outside of VLEC. I feel like I heard Hadron from somewhere. So, let's say because it sounds familiar, that means it's not really unique. So I'll give you a 6. Alright. Up next, we got Mountaintop Bridges by Lumy. I like that name. Lumy. Ranked B. That means it's higher up. Again, I kind of, like, took notice that ranked C's are, you know, like a top 30, top 40 level. Ranked B's would be, you know, the teens ranking. And ranked D and F, there is no E. But D and F are, like, you know, 60th, 70th place, right? And again, who knows if there's rank A levels. Maybe in the best world, right? Alright, let's do this. Secret exit and Yoshi coins. Whoa! Chat, I'll let you decide. Is this purple? Like, look at the background, look at this. Look at the trim. Is this purple? I'll let chat decide the direction of the bingo card. Does this count as purple? I'm gonna hydrate while I do so. My fan is off. I'm gonna turn on my fan too. Like, this is more dark purple to me, but you know what? My friend's favorite color is purple. I'll let him decide. Like I said. This is important. No! He's sleeping like a proper person would. There. I'll wait for a response. So let's play the level. Either way, this is a very nice aesthetically pleasing level already. And this is the closest thing we'll get to custom graphics until VLDC 7. Because what I realized, again, I haven't mentioned it because I got tired of mentioning it every single goddamn stream, but like there's a reason why that VLDC 6 feels like early VLDCs, right? Feels like VLDC 3. Alright, my friend said... I'm putting all the pressure on my friend right now. I'm like, this is important. This is for a bingo card. This is for the stream. Alright, so far, yeah, this... Like, if you want me to be picky, there is too many stars in the background. Like, that is not how nighttime works, chat. Alright, I saw that key up there. I assume... Oh my god! Nice blind jump. I almost just fell into that pit again. I think that's gonna be a P-switch. Hello, Feather. Dude, I'm literally eating my mouth. Eating my words right now. Where I'm like, oh, freaking, feathers are so rare in VLDC. Let me just get 3 of them, 3 levels in a goddamn row. Alright, my friend says it doesn't seem purple to me. So, purple is not going to be filled out on the bingo card yet. Yeah, I don't think it's purple, you know, like, if it is purple, it's a dark purple, so doesn't count. It's my stream, my rules. Oh, can't skip the level. That's not 3 levels in a row for, you know, breakable. At least not yet. Not even put one in there. Ha ha. Alright. So where is my left? Oh, I see it! Poof! Alright. Let's play the level again. Collect all the Yoshi coins again. Admire this not purple background again. I feel like, you know, if I had a bigger crowd, there's gonna be such a debate if this is purple or not. Like, the trim of the clouds does look a bit purple to me, like, barely, but you could argue that it's lavender, which is just like a shade of purple. But yeah, so far this feels and plays like a very solid VLDC level. Like it just has that feel, you know. Alright, hook me. Hook me up, Chief, is what I was gonna say with my voice crack, but that sucks. And I'm missing a Yoshi coin, because I'm having 3 at this point. So where is the third one? Is it this one? I'm really paranoid right now. Yes, it was, because I remember getting this P-switch. Okay. We're in business. I'm just gonna carry it with me. It's my little buddy. Oh gosh, get out of here. I'm bored. Well, not bored, but I wanted that clip. That... Ooh! Imagine getting almost Kaizo blocked like that. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything down there. Okay, the arrow told me to enter that pipe, but I do not see a clear path yet. Oh, slow down. So, fun fact, when you... anyway, when you collect, or not collect, but when you activate a... one of those purple... Guess what? Is it purple, though? Is it purple? Are the throw blocks purple? I got rid of all of them. I think they're more dark blue, chat. I think they're more dark blue. Just like this pipe. Alright, vertical section? Noticing a trend with this. What did I even kill there? What? As I was saying, noticing a trend in this Star World / Sky World. I think it's more Sky than Star World, so sorry for baiting you with the title. Oh. I see what it wants me to do here. Oh man, we're gonna be really climbing if this is a vine. P-switch! I mean, fine. But I was expecting something more... Oh no. Can I even get back down there? Oh, I can. Good level design. Because every other level's terrible. I said it. That's not true. Alright. I don't even get that. Oh. Duh! Well, not duh, but that is kind of, like... Not my first impressions, is what I'm going to say. Get up, Felix. Up we go. Oh! Yeah, that's the downside, pun intended, about, throw block, huh? The downside of vertical levels, because, you know, you gotta take into consideration if the player falls, you don't want them to fall all the way to the goddamn beginning as if it was the game. What is that game called? Where, like, the guy's in the cauldron and you have to, you know, climb up. Like, climb up something. It's like a super popular streamer game. And I don't know what the game is called on the top of my head right now. But someone can correct me. Butt slide. Alright, what do you think is going to be at the top here, chat? I want to say there's going to be an orb up here. And Crispy Rice is going to get her daily orb. Pipe! Come on! What a tease. Alright, we get cut off though. Look at that. Ugly. Alright, GG's. I totally would have put an orb at the top of a mountain. Like putting a star on a Christmas tree, you know? Alright, that was, again, a very, very solid level. There was some spicy moments. There was a puzzle moment with the secret exit. There was blind jumps. There was cutoff. I'm calling the blind jump when I almost died, like getting to that springboard. And then the cutoff, just the mole at the end. Not really much else to say. This was a pretty fun level. Like, it had my full attention, you know? But, well, no buts. I'm trying to justify why it's not going to be top 10. Because I don't think it is. It doesn't feel like a top 10 level to me, unfortunately. Because while I always, you know, respect a quote-unquote custom-made background like the creator did, like they kind of went all out with the aesthetics, is what I'm saying. They went really all out. But, like, the level was exciting, And the level was very vanilla, so why do I not think this is top 10? I can't really say it, but what I can tell you is it might be 11th place. Because, yeah, it's just a very, very solid level. Like, nothing else. Yeah, because Dino River is also purely vanilla. But Mountaintop Bridges does it dirty. So, yeah, I don't think it's top 10, but I'll give it the second best option of 11th. You know? Because, yeah, like, I can't really justify it, you know? Because Burning Boiler was another, you know, purely vanilla level, but this level, like, freaking spot freaking on nailed the aesthetics. Like, I cannot stress how well made the level felt. But Mountaintop Bridges is what's lacking in comparison, right? Like, you can't really relate the two, the Burning Boiler and Mountaintop Bridges, but they have the, like, Burning Boiler has that hit. Mountaintop Bridges does not, to me. So that's why it's not top 10. Like, I know I'm kind of glossing over Fishnets, but Fishnets is not really something, not really a level you could compare to anything else, though. Like, aesthetics, easy 9. Like, yeah, not a 9.5 like Burning Boiler, but the aesthetics was top notch. Let's say too many stars in the first half. But I did really like the whole, like, I know it's such a small detail that I bet chat didn't realize, but in the vertical section, there was these bushes that we saw from time to time that had that look that they were kind of blending in with the background. So you know what? Just because of that, 9.5. Like, these two are different from each other. I'll say that. So creativity, there was some cute setups. I don't think it's an 8.5. The secret exit was cute. I'll give it that. Consistency. So vertical sections can be a little jank, as we saw, and there was also that blind jump. So 9.5. Playability, easy 8. And functionality, I think a 9.5 as well. I feel like there's like a bunch of really, really niche problems. And username gets like an 8.5. I really like how Lumy sounds. Like, Lumy is such a baller nickname that you would give to someone. We'll say that. Alright, last Switch Palace. You got it. Blue Switch Palace by Rukon version V73. This person made a VLEC 6 level. Where were they, though? I think they were in the Fire World. Yes, I'm going on a adventure to find Rukon. Because I know that they made a level somewhere. Oh my god. Was I smoking something? There he is. He made Weak Evil. Okay. So yeah, when I was kind of speculating if, like, Switch Palaces were a separate competition, I think it is now, because at first I thought it was the judges that made it. I think I'm mixing up because one of the later VLECs did that, where each judge made a Switch Palace. Alright, let's do it. Obviously not gonna rank this for obvious reasons. Nice cutoff. Come on, Rukon. Alright, let's do this properly. At least I hope I'm doing this right. This feels very Nintendo-esque, like, dare I say. I hope someone appreciates my coin collecting skills, though. Alright. One up! One up! Oh, look how satisfying this is. Where did that coin come from? Alright, 2 up! Was that a sprite limitation moment? Like, what the hell? I can't do the double jump, chat. I'm sorry. The run's dead. I can't submit this for a 100% speed run. Even if this would get world record, because no one else would submit one. Alright, we're in the end game now, chat. One level to go before the final world. We got Super Amazing Castle with Nets by Master Link and Maxodex. So our first collab of VLDC 6. I always appreciate a collab level, but like when it comes to collabs, you can easily differentiate between, you know, who made what. And what I mean by that is there was a level in VLDC 4 that barely didn't get first place on my ranking list. I think it got second or third because the first half was amazing, but the second half was lacking. I was like, okay, so someone messed up on the team. Anyway, nice name for a level. No secret exit, but we got Moon and Yoshi coins. Rank C. So this whole world was a bunch of B's and C's. Whoa! Alright, more fancy aesthetics. I always appreciate that. It's very dark. Very dark. I died it. Let's try that again. Spooky! Alright, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Oh my fucking god, that did not just happen to me. No! Okay, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Alright, let's do this. Oh my... Shut the stream off, Felix. Alright, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. I'm not gonna do it. I know that didn't do it justice, but... Oh, Trebian. You MF is all I gotta say about that. You MFer. I can't believe that happened to me. Look at Mario. He's kind of sticking out as a sore thumb, isn't he? And he's got that like weird shading to him. Dare I say it looks like cut off compared to the rest of the aesthetics. Alright, this level reminds me heavily of a VLDC 11 level. I know, it's kind of crazy that I'm going all the way to VLDC 11. Or was it 12? I always mix up 11 and 12. Ah! Trust the coins? Trust the coins? Okay. I'm kind of spooked. Shoutouts to Small Vanilla Castle. Okay, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Ah! Okay. This is fine. Can consider my pants pooed. I'm just gonna chillax here. Get me the F out of here, dude. Alright. Oh, come on! This level's cursed. This level's cursed. No. I don't think so. Dude, if I bonked there, I would have been so sad. Dude, please leave me alone. I don't like you. I don't like you either. Hey! I'm glad I reached that. No, get away from me, dude. I do not like these potaboos. Anything up there, though? Nope. Alright, the level did say amazing castle with nets, and there do be nets, and this level looks amazing. Not saying that this... Is that the midway? It looks so goofy. It was. Alright, this level's pretty... This level's funny. I'll give it that. It started off as a shitpost, but I'm not calling the level a shitpost. Oh. Alright, so I assume... I mean, it makes sense that someone would make the first half. Someone would make the second half, you know? So... let's see how it compares so far, right? I mean... okay, that's kind of a problem, I'll admit. Like, camera issues like that. That's all is gone, apparently. But... so far, that is the first problem in this level. But I will say... I mean, I'm trying to justify why this is a bad level. It absolutely is not. This level looks amazing, and it's playing... like, the play value is very fun right now. Oh, that was a spice jump. Alright, pixel clip. But most importantly, that's the last Yoshi coin. So all that's left is a moon somewhere. Don't crush me. I actually wonder if you could die from this. I'm doing it for science, and even then, I can't do it for science. Okay, I figured you couldn't. These blocks are a little weird because if you want me to get technical, they aren't objects, they are sprites, chat. Alright. Once again, another vertical section. The frickin' Star World slash... did I miss an entire section over there? I mean, I can't go back now. I know I save stated, but fuck it. Explore the whole level! Let's go! How do I even... oh. Gee, wonder what's down here. It's a freaking vice, stupid. Alright. A little bit more action-packed than the right side. I'm gonna save state again because I realized that there's another split path here. So this, you know, when I was like going on a 10 million minute rant about like, oh, there's the moon, about, you know, split paths and secret exits, this is what I mean. You know, I honestly want to see what nice sprite limitation. Watch this. Whoa! Oh wait, it's not there yet. I said, whoa, look at that. Okay, fine, I'll just load my save. Whoa, look at that! It's a freaking platform! Did I actually got a spin jump off of this? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, there was a block there! No! That's... oh, I got out frickin' played, dude. Oh, gosh. Okay, jeez. The moon actually was kind of spice, wasn't it? Let's be careful about that. Anything on the right? Nope. Just a spawned out frickin' thwomp. Can I get up there? Whoa! Alright, this, you know what? This level has a bunch of like small tricks that's really adding to the fun value in this level. And all that for a bingo slot, actually. It's been a while since we visited our bingo card, hasn't it? Look at that. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Doesn't look like it. I just realized, look at Mario's skin. He looks burnt. Been standing around the lava too much, Mayo? Either way, GG's. That, you know what? That was a fun level. I was like talking like a drunkard at first. That made it sound like I was trying to justify why it's not a fun level, but this level was fun. Like, well done. Well done, you two. Yeah, for a collab, you know how I was saying, oh, it's obvious who made what section? They did a pretty good job at, you know, hiding who made what. Like, I might not even be sure if, you know, one person made the first half and one made the second. You know, maybe they both worked on it equally. But no, this level was... This felt like, you know, a proper... I shouldn't say proper VLDC level. You know, this felt like it had a gimmick. It utilized the gimmick. This felt like a legit fun platformer. So, despite, you know, thinking that Mountaintop Bridges was more well done, which it is, I think this level deserves top 10. I won't even lie. But let's go to the ranking list to find out for sure, shall we? Ranking list. I don't know why I keep missing, that's another thing that I'm gonna get rid of the username. For some reason, my numbers keep disappearing. Alright, so it was Frost. It was just a very bland name. So, 5.5. Alright, back to the matter at hand. So, super amazing castle with nets. I actually agree with the level thing. It was pretty amazing. Was it super amazing? Maybe not. But it was amazing. So, ranking time. I did say this was top 10, and I still think so. Like, this level was super fun. It had a gimmick. It had a lot of cool tricks to it. The only downside was some of the sprite limitations. So, even with the sprite limitations, does it deserve top 10? I think so, because the fun value is kind of carrying it here. Like, I'm not calling this level boring, because it did get an 8, but, like, this level might even get a 9 in playability. This level, like, was legit fun. So at first I was thinking, okay, just above fishnets, but I'm thinking it might go up here somewhere. Like maybe even better than Color Splash Castle. Maybe even up here? Let me look. Let me look at all of these. So we're going on a little bit of a spree right now. Alright, so let's check out complexity in a nutshell. It was this level here. So this level was, like, very well done in terms of vanilla. Like, purely vanilla. Because I remember, like, saying just, you know... The level was also pretty long. I remember that as well. But yeah, I think I gave it top 10 because it was just quantity over... Well, I shouldn't say quantity over quality, because the quality was still, you know, very well done. But the quantity definitely carried, as you're seeing here. So yeah. So, I will say that Super Amazing Castle with Nets is better than Complexity in a Nutshell. How about Haunted Treetops? I mean, if I'm saying that, Complexity in a Nutshell is better than... This is probably no competition. Alright, so once again, just, you know, very solid. Like, this level was also really fun, but I would say Super Amazing Castle with nets. That's gonna get tiring to say a bunch of times. Like, aesthetically, it was nice. But that's what's kind of unfair, because, like, all these levels technically didn't have problems with it. Super Amazing Castle with Nets does have the sprite limitation problem, and normally, I mean, not normally, but normally I would let it pass, but you have to remember, I technically had to load a, like, invalid save state for the record, but I did have to load a save state to load the platform to get the moon. And the moon, again, is a collectible, so that is a problem in its own. But I think despite that, I'm ready to put it, like, in my top 5. Like, I think the play value heavily overshadows the, what's it called? The sprite problem. Alright, Color Splash Castle. This level was going to be my most prominent, like, comparison, right? Because this level's also a castle, and that was the only comparison. But this level was, like, probably my favorite castle level of VLDC 6 so far. Each room was, you know, its own gimmick, its own color. Yeah, you know, Color Splash Castle was legit. Like, was legit good. So, you know what? I'm gonna change my top 10 around a bit. Because I was gonna save this to the end, but I'm sorry, some guy 712X. But it is time for you to, you know, bite the bullet and really drop down. Like, really drop down. Because, like, I gave this level the benefit of the doubt for having the chaotic value, but in terms of vanilla, in terms of level, it is extremely inconsistent. Like, if the functionality and consistency is anything to say. Honestly, you could probably go down to 10th. Yeah. I thought about it when I looked at the ranking list before I started the stream. I was like, you know what? Magic Koopa Funhouse is gonna have to move eventually. So, I know it's like the reason why it was ranked so high is because it was one of the earliest levels we played in VLDC 6. It was in the first world, for God's sakes. So with that said, yeah, I'm moving all this now. Color Splash Castle can move up, because, as I always said, Bullet Bluffs was lacking bullets. And that's why I didn't get first place at the time. Alright, now that I'm more satisfied with my top 10, now let's rank not Mushroom Fields, or Fishnets, or Sunrise Mountain, or blah 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 blah. Let's rank Super Amazing Castle with Nets. So, like, yeah, I wanted this level in my top 5, and it absolutely is here. But is it better than Color Splash Castle? I want to say no. I think Color Splash Castle, like, just overall had a cooler gimmick and utilized the gimmick pretty well. But this level was really fun. I'll say because of the problems, it's not 4th place, but it is 5th place. So, good job, Super Amazing Castle with Nets. Top 5 is pretty super amazing. The title's so long, it freaking came into the into the aesthetics box. Look at that! Would it be a VLDC stream without cutoff in my own goddamn ranking list? Am I right, fellas? I gotta make the text smaller. Oh no! Look, my freaking stupid keyboard. Super amazing castle with nets. There we go. Now it fits. Because there was an extra A in there. My keyboard does that. Alright, finally, let's rank it. So, aesthetics, it was very pretty. So, 9. Creativity, lots of cool setups. Playability, 9. Consistency, 9.5 because of the sprite limitations. And same with function. So, 9. Our username. This is another problem. How the hell am I going to rank 2 names in one? Alright, well, let's say Master Link is pretty meh, but Maxodex goes pretty hard. But, if I were to combine the two, I will appreciate the fact that they both start with MA in their name. So, 7.5. Not 0.5, my god, no. Alright. I'm gonna put some sprite limitations. Because it might affect the finalized rankings. Let's not forget about that. Alright, chat. Yeah. That was the Star World. While I do appreciate everyone in chat, I think I'm gonna save the finale for another stream. Because I don't think I'm gonna have enough stamina to do all of the finale world. I will show it off though, because I appreciate everyone that stuck around here and all the viewers tonight. But before that, we're gonna talk about my top 3 favorite and top 3 least favorite. Honestly, this world was probably the most solid world yet. Each level was extremely well done. Like, we got a freaking top 5 level, top 11 level, and like the rest all got top 30. I think the lowest rank was what? I think it was Mammatus Woods. So, but top 3 favorite, I gotta pick Fishnets. Fishnets still has the best section in the entirety of VLDC 6. Like, the first half of this level is first place by a long mile. Like, freaking gone, you know, to the end of the world. But the second half brought it back down to earth, which is why it got 10th place instead of first place. So, first favorite. Second favorite can go to Super Amazing Castle with Nets. It was just really fun. Like, super fun. And third favorite, I mean, I like Sky Adventure. Sunrise Mountain was an acquired taste. Mushroom Fields was also nice. I'm gonna say Mountaintop Bridges, just by default. Alright, top 3 least favorite. I'll say Sunrise Mountain, because what the hell are those jumps? You know what my first least favorite level of this world is? The second half of Fishnets, by a mile. The second half of Fishnets was ass. Like, major ass. Second least favorite is Sunrise Mountain, and then followed by Mammatus Woods by default. Capiche, capiche. Alright. So that leaves with just one more world to go. Not the water world. That was the second world we did. And the water world still holds one of the most, like, first time in Yano Felix VLDC history of making me go into Lunar Magic and frickin' changing the level myself because the level didn't work. So, yeah. Honestly, I mean, I'm saying like it's the finale, but what an adventure. Like, I feel like once we get to VLDC 7, I'm gonna be like my my newfound motivation's just gonna come back, and I'm just gonna like stream every day, because I'm just super excited to play the more modern VLDCs. Like, let me give you a hint. VLDC 8 is my favorite VLDC of all time. Maybe that's unfair to say because I haven't played through VLDC 10, 13, and 14, but I still don't know what I'm going to do about those, and I'll explain them when we get to them. But yeah, all these subworlds are done, and all that leaves is the best ranked levels, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your world. That's cute. VLDC 6, baby! I love to see it. So, nah, I think I'll leave it for next time. But there's something unique about the best world levels, which you'll find out. So you might notice some of these darkened first and second and third place levels. Well, we'll get to them. We'll get to them. Other than that, tune in next time for the finale of VLDC 6. But I just realized my bingo card is gone. There it is! Yes, we managed to get a bingo before the finale. yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I didn't think I would be streaming this long, because I thought it was going to be a short stream, but it was just as long as a stream as every other. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, chat. I hope to see you for the finale. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you all had a good weekend and a happy Easter. And I hope you have a good week. Other than that, peace!